All right, now to breaking news tonight at 5 o'clock in the conflict with Iran. The first is this right here from Wall Street.
That's where the Dow lost more than 1,100 points following an Iranian attack on the oil refinery there. However, it gained a couple hundred points to end the day, down nearly 800 points due to fears following surging oil prices. In the last 30 minutes, the House rejected an Iran war powers resolution.
And this is a victory for President Trump. The vote came nearly 24 hours after a similar vote in the Senate.
Tonight, Chris Pallone takes a look at how President Trump is now responding to the situation nearly a week after the conflict started.
The U.S. continues to bombard Iran now 6 days into the war and shows no sign of letting up.
We're doing very well on the war front, to put it mildly.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi pushed back today in an exclusive interview with NBC's Tom Yamas.
What was their goal? They came here for a regime change, perhaps. They came here for a rapid victory so they can, control everything. But they have failed. The system is working. The commanders have been replaced, and the supreme leader is going to be replaced soon.
Araghchi was defiant when asked about a U.S. ground invasion.
Because we are confident that we can confront them, and that would be a big disaster for them.
Iran has targeted American military bases in at least 15 other countries, which led many nations to shut down airspace, airlines avoiding the entire area. The State Department says it's begun charter flights to get thousands of stranded Americans out of the troubled area.
Over 20,000 Americans have been able to return to the United States since this began, including the provision of direct assistance to nearly 10,000 Americans by our 24/7 task force.
But thousands more still waiting to get out.
After many phone call attempts, I've finally gotten through. They said that, as long as I'm registered with the STEP program, and also I did fill out the crisis intake form that was just released. So they definitely know that I'm here, and now I just have to wait on the government.
Iran's threat to burn ships trying to pass through the Strait of Hormuz is having a direct impact on gas prices. AAA says the average cost for a gallon of gas is $3.25. That's up 5 cents in just one day and 27 cents in a week. Drivers in Florida waiting in long lines to fill up.
It was expected, so we got to get gas.
The unfortunate aspect, prices are not going to remain where they are, and the really unfortunate part, they're not going to be falling from where they are.
Chris Pallone, NBC News.